Hey everybody, welcome back. So I've covered some alarm systems in the past and perimeter alarms, but today we're going to take a look at the CampSafe Brite Strike caps. That's the Camp Alert Perimeter Security System and Survival Signaling System. Alright everybody, welcome back. So just a quick video today for you. I wanted to show you this system. We are going to test it out later on in the video. I want to show you how it works. Some of you may live in a more urban environment where, say, a loud bang is going to bring a police response. And we've reviewed these guys in the past. This uses a blank shotgun shell. And I just recently reviewed this little guy that uses a shotgun shell primer. And you can buy blank shotgun shells all over the place. Let me show you one really quick here. If I can get it out of the bag. See, that's just a blank, okay? And you can buy just the primer itself, like that, you know, or even make your own. Cut down some old shells like I did with this one just to test it. But a loud noise like that may bring a police response. And just for day-to-day kind of security, maybe you don't want that. Maybe you're in a camp area where you're worried about fire, and one of these lighting off, you know, might start a forest fire. Regardless, this is a different way to go about keeping your area a bit more secured. And it's kind of the same principle. It's got a pull string on it, and will allow you, when this string is pulled out, to fire off the alarm. Now, this also has a red light on it for reading maps. If you want to read maps in the dark, very handy not to be spotted. There is a strobe on it if you need to be seen. You know, if you need to signal. And then you have the normal, just pop it off in the middle there. There you go. And that is your speaker for your alarm. So this comes with a bunch of stuff. Comes with two APALs. And these are all-purpose, what are they again? All-purpose adhesive light strips. What these are for, you'll notice the 3M sticker on the back of them. These are for sticking up, and these are waterproof. They're sealed up, kind of like a silver bar. You'll turn these on like that, and you can keep it. And these are for putting where you put your other end of this. So if you tie this around a tree, and maybe you want you to know that it's there, you'll maybe put that on. You don't have to. They're just kind of a nice thing to add. I've reviewed these in the past. Gosh, where did I get them from? I love the store, and I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, that's where I got these with some other stuff. So in the past, that's where I've gotten them from. So they come with those. They come with two zip ties, one of which we will use today. And they come with two little bits of monofilament wire, monofilament cord there. So we're going to cut down a piece and give it a try and see how it works. I'm thinking for camping, you know, if you're camping in a heavily populated area, the last thing you want is one of these going off with a shotgun blank, you know? So having the option of something like this is really handy. Now the product dimensions are 1 inch by 6 inch by 9 inches across, okay? It's 2.4 ounces, so it's super lightweight. This isn't going to be a real burden to carry around. You'll notice it also has 3M tape on the back. If I wanted to, say, install this in my garage or something, maybe somewhere in the back of my house, I could use that. I'm not so sure how long that would hold up long term, especially out here in the desert where it's either extreme cold or extreme hot and it kills everything. But it is a handy little thing. Now, would I leave this outside permanently? Probably not, to be honest with you. These are made in the USA, but I do not believe they are waterproof to, you know, a large extent. You have a big open area here. Would I use it in a rainstorm? Yeah, sure. Then I'd dry it off. But I wouldn't leave this outside my house 24/7. So in a situation where you're worried about somebody coming into your house, maybe a grid down, disaster, rioting, whatever, putting this in your, you know, front yard, say, or by your front door might be handy, but I wouldn't keep it out there 24/7. Probably you're going to end up triggering it because you'll forget it's there. So, you know, again, it's a nice looking unit, but I'm not sure of the durability on it yet. We are going to test it out a little more. But what I want to do today is I want to set it up over here, and we're going to set it up over on this side of my area here, and I'm going to connect one half to my vise and the other half to a chair, and we're going to try and trigger it and see how easy it is to trigger and how loud it is. Alright, welcome back. So we got it all set up here. One thing I'm going to tell you right off the bat is the zip ties are absolute garbage. Don't use them. Use a piece of paracord. Use some of this monofilament on the other side. I had to take this zip tie and just stick it in my vise because I kept putting it around things and it just wouldn't stay. It broke immediately. The internal, you know, part that zips it closed broke. So they're really not good. Yeah, it's cute they put them in there, but they don't really work. So I've got it set up here. We've got the monofilament pulled here to a chair, the back of a chair. What we're going to do is pull it and trigger it and try it out. And I have it, again, put in the vise here because that zip tie wouldn't work at all. So get yourself better zip ties or use something else is my suggestion. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to walk over here and I'm going to trip the device and see how loud it is. Alright, so you can see that's not going to work. I would get rid of all the stuff they give you, except for the device itself. What we're going to try is we're going to use some jute twine, because I have it here. It's easy, it's convenient. Both of the things that they've given me so far have not worked. So I'm going to tie this up with some jute twine to the chair, like I showed you before, and we'll try it that way. Alright, so I've come back with the jute twine this time. I would say just get rid of the stuff they give you. You know, the zip ties and this thing, they're just toys. I figured, you know, for the video maybe it would work. But as you can tell, they don't even hold up. So, you know, that one broke right off. So, you know, get rid of that. We're going to test the effectiveness of the alarm itself. And what I've done is I've just tied off some jute twine in my vise and put some over here. I do have some heavy-duty Kevlar tripwire that's really nice that I didn't feel like unraveling for the video. I just wanted to demo this for you. But I have something like that. I would say get yourself some better, stronger fishing line. Anything you can think of that's a little bit better and stronger, but definitely don't use the stuff that's in the kit. Okay, so let's try this out. Let's trigger it and see how loud it is. And there you go. So that's pretty loud. Let's try and turn it off with the trigger. And you reset it just like that. So it's really simple, easy to use. I would definitely say it works well once you remove the fault areas, which are the connectors that they give you. I thought, you know, maybe, hey, we'll try it out with what comes in the box and see if it works. That stuff doesn't work. But the alarm itself works very well. And if you're camping somewhere, that's going to be more than loud enough for you to hear while you're out camping and while you're in your tent or whatever. If you live in an apartment and you want to put this, say, in your doorway, that's going to be more than loud enough. Again, if you live out, you know, on a couple of acres in the middle of nowhere, you can go and get yourself, you know, a signaling device like this that will make a nice loud bang and it won't bring every cop in town to your house. But if you live in a more urban area, a city, whatever, very handy little device. Let's get back on the table, and I will finish up my review on it. All right, so you saw how it worked. Again, I'm going to tell you, the string and the wire and the stuff they give you for it, just throw those out. Get yourself some good wire to use with it, and get yourself a more secure way. Now, because this is kind of hard to pull out, I'm starting to wonder if using some double stick tape would even be smart. I may take that off too. I think we're just going to stick with using the good old-fashioned tripwire, you know, and it'll make it a whole lot easier for us because I don't think that the other stuff is going to work all that well. So, very simple product to use. Not all that expensive. They run about $30, $29.99. I will put a link down below where you can pick one up. They do work very well. It's just the stuff they give you with them, not so thrilled about it. The little signaling systems, the APALs, they're kind of cute. They're kind of cool. I could see putting those, you know, where my other stuff is. These will run for about 12 hours on a charge, and they're not rechargeable. So once they're done, they're done. But they are kind of cool, kind of handy if you're camping. Again, really what you're buying is the device. The device itself works very well. Seems to work very well. You heard how loud it was. It would definitely wake me up if I heard it. So pretty pleased with that. The rest of the stuff, you know, the mounting stuff as usual, not that great. But anyway, you can check it out down below if you're interested in picking it up. You've seen me review other kind of tripwire type alarm systems. I think this one is good for, like I said, an urban environment where a loud bang might bring police response, where a loud bang might startle people. You got yourself something really easy to use here, and not all that expensive. And it sure beats, you know, having trouble with your neighbors when you start setting off blanks or anything else. So definitely a cool little system. Like I said, I would recommend the system itself. It says it's 135 dBs. Trust me, it was loud in here. So it definitely does work. I will put a link down below where you can pick it up. Like I said, right as of the time of making of this video, they're $30, $29.99. You can check them out there, or You can check out my store down below as well. If there's nothing in the store you like, just click the link, shop as you normally would. Don't forget to check out our Thrive Life link as well. We do have a code there for up to a 35% discount. That's thank you, all in capitals, all one word, thank you. When you check out, you can get up to 35% off on that. So don't forget to check them out. And don't forget to check out our Food for Patriots link, which is preparewithiridium.com. Lots of freeze-dried food ready for delivery, right at your door, 25-year shelf life. Awesome way to get prepared. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching. Stay safe and stay prepared.